Hello everyone, this is Trey with Tech Sports TV. I'm gonna fix that blur and here we go. And today we are going to talk about my picks for division winners and then the seeding, who I think is gonna make the wild card spot and who's gonna win the games based on the seeding. Because I'm picking the seeding, so why not pick who might win the game and who's gonna win the Super Bowl. All in this video. Basically, I'm just gonna go and pick. I like the Texans. I'm a Texans fan. I was born and raised in Houston. I like the Cowboys. My grandpa was a Cowboys fan. I kind of grew to like them. Packers, sort of kind of like them. I think it's because of my aunt, who was a Packers fan. I just like, okay. There was a brand who like the New York team. I don't remember which one. So there's no favorites there. And yeah, there's some teams. There are teams that I have a lot of respect for. There's teams that I don't have a lot of respect for. There's teams where I'm questioning I'm disappointing them, so I'm just going to put them lower just because. And those teams are, there might be a chance. There's going to be some picks that make sense. There's going to be some picks that don't make sense. I won't be laughed at in this video. But I know a decent amount of football. I just don't know everything. It's just, why not? And since it's before the season, it's not like it matters, right? If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. I go, it's before the season. Who could have known what happened? There's going to be a lot of their changes. There's going to be teams that seem better than they really are. And that's how sports work. It's going to be teams that seem better than they are. There's going to be teams that seem worse than they actually are. There's going to be teams that surprise you. There's going to be teams that disappoint you. That's how it works. You're never going to be able to find a formula to get 100% accurate. So I don't really care about that right now. I'm just going to pick this stuff for a bit of fun. I'm not going to do this 100% lighthearted. I'm actually going to somewhat pick based on what I might think happened. Some of them may be a bit biased. As I can see, I'm a Texans fan, AJ Watt, whatever, but everyone's biased, right? You can't, I'm just not going to hide it. Now, first we're going to talk about the AFC East. I'm going to talk about the AC while I'm wearing the Texans jersey. I got a Cowboy shirt for when I'm talking about the NFC. Why not? Now, when I talk about Super Bowl, I'm just going to be wearing the Texans jersey because it's both the AFC and the NFC and whatever. Obviously, for the AFC East, Patriots going to win. That's kind of obvious at this point. They're first in the division. I'm not even going to start with saying who's going to be last and build up to it. Everyone knows it's going to be the Patriots. Everyone knows it's going to be the Patriots. When have they lost the division when Brady wasn't playing? There's a chance they may lose the division, but their backup could be really good too, and thrown into that pretty good system. If he plays smart, the Patriots would be okay. So there's the Patriots. They're winning division. So let's just go to last place. The last place I think is going to be Jets. I don't think they're going to be doing very well. I just think they're a pretty bad team. Then there's the Bills, who I think there are people who are giving them more credit than they should get. I'm not exactly sure they're going to be playing as the best they can. I'm not sure they should be. I think they should be playing about trying to get draft picks and build their team up. And then maybe next season or the season after that, try to overcome the Patriots, because it's not going to happen this season. And there's going to be the Dolphins, who are stupid, and they're just going to be playing all the way through, so they're in second. So it's Patriots, Dolphins, Bills, Jets. That's my pick in order of the AFCs. Not really much to talk about there. Then we talk about the AFC West. And first place, the Chiefs. I don't think they're going to really have too much of a decline. I think they're going to come back and they're going to be a really great team again. I don't think they're gonna really struggle going, man, if only we. No, no. I think they're gonna be good. No, sorry, Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, it was 1 year, but even if he's a fraction of how good he was last season, the team's gonna be fine. It's come on. Patrick Mahomes was amazing. He still has good receivers. The Chiefs are gonna be they're gonna be good. And I hope I don't eat my words eat my words by that. Chiefs, they're gonna be fine. Sophomore slump. Even if he takes a sophomore slump, well, 50 touchdowns, a sophomore slump, what is that going to be? What, 40? 45? 32? It's going to be good. And I know that he's technically third year here, but that was his first year starting, so this will be his second year starting, so sophomore slump type of deal, you know? Now, second place. It was a bit of a... But let's not get to second. Let's go to the last. Raiders. They're just going to be crap again. I have no faith in them. I know they just got a good receiver. I don't care. They're just going to be crap. So we get to second and third, which was kind of a iffy for me. Because the Chargers, I kind of had a feeling they may slip up and fall back after that horrible loss against the Patriots. Horrible. It was a horrible. Not even. Did they even stand a chance? They were just demolished by the Patriots. But with that, I was trying to. Maybe they'll fall back. But I'm not sure they'll fall back all the way. They still did really good last season. Their record was still pretty high. They had a chance to win division. They were that close, really. They had better records in the 3rd seed and the 4th seed. If they were in a different division, they would have. If they were in the Patriots division, they probably could have, might have. This is hypothetical. They would be the best bet to overpower the Patriots in winning the division. They were in the Texans division, the AFC South. They definitely would have won the division. If they were in the AFC North, they definitely would have won the division. They had the best record in both of them. And I don't think the record would have fluctuated too much in the moving in the divisions. They were just that good. And I think if they fall out, which I think they're not going to be as good as they were last season, but from how well they did, I think they'll still be pretty good. I don't think they'll fall out that much. They'll still make it second division, which makes Broncos third, because they're not the worst team, but they're not going to pass up the Chargers and the Chiefs. I'm sorry, Broncos. You're just in the wrong division right now. If only you still have Peyton Manning, then he might have had a chance. Even though he's pretty old by now. But you know, Tom Brady's doing pretty well. Who knows? Next, we get to the AFC North. Here I'll start in last place, and I'll go up to the top. Because here, the first place one isn't as obvious. AFC North, last place, Bengals. I don't think anyone's going to argue with me on that one. Who's going to be in the comments going, Bengals? Oh no, they're not going to be last. They're going to be first in the division. No, they're last. I'm sorry. Yeah, they're last in the division. They aren't going to win the division. Then we get to third. I think that's going to be the Steelers. Why? They're a good team. I know they lost some pieces, but they were toxic pieces. So, because they have toxic pieces, they should be able to do better. Even though they were great pieces and they were great players, I'm not so sure about that. Do you really think the toxicity left the Steelers when they got rid of Antonio Brown? Do you think they left the Steelers? No. They don't leave the Steelers with the receiver, with the running back leaving. No. There's the toxicity still in Pittsburgh. I'm sorry, the quarterback, people are feigning him as a great quarterback. Yeah, he might have been, but he's not. He's too full of himself, honestly. He's part of the toxicity problem. It's gonna go. There's gonna be more toxicity. There's gonna be more player fighting. There's gonna be between another receiver, maybe another running back, maybe they all just another fight. And again, with worse pieces, and with Big Ben getting older, even with how good he is, I'm not sure. I think they're gonna do worse this season. I think they're actually gonna fall down and then get to the Browns. And there's a lot of people overhyping the Browns. I'll say that. Even there are some people who are realizing that now. I'm looking at Rob. If he watches this video from Dirty Sports Network, I remember when we originally talked, Rob was talking about how the Browns could actually win the division. I'm gonna be honest, and I was just, I don't know. I need to see them do it first, because they've had talent. They've even made it to the conference championship game, but they've never won at all. They've had talent before, never won at all. So I don't want to hear. Yeah, so I don't want to say anything until I see it. I'm gonna be skeptical. They could be a great team. They really can be. They could end up being the best team in baseball. Will they though? I'm just not so sure. Baker Mayfield is a great quarterback. I'm not gonna deny that. They're gonna have an awesome receiver in Odell Beckham. They're gonna have good defense. This is Cleveland, though. These are the Browns, and this is Cleveland, by the way. They got a championship from the NBA championship, with LeBron James, and they had him the GOAT for this season, not the GOAT overall. I think that's Michael Jordan, but he's definitely the best player as of modern time. Okay, maybe not as of next season. He may be not as good as he used to be. There may be someone a little better, but I'm talking about just overall. Okay, and if he would stay with the team, any team, and just have them build around him and have a good team, they could have been a dynasty, like the Michael Jordan dynasty. I mean, the major reason why I have Michael Jordan above him. Okay, this is not basketball. Let's get on. Main point being, this is Cleveland. Alright, they had the best player in today's basketball for multiple seasons. They went to the NBA Finals. I don't know how many times. What was it? They played against the Warriors 1, 2, 3, 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row, and they won once. And then they had him originally before he was drafted by Cleveland, and whatever. This is Cleveland. They could have the best player of all time. They could have Tom Brady, and if they had Tom Brady or what was it, Joe Montana, the Browns, they may just get one championship out of it. The Browns are just bad luck. So I'm not going to sit there and say, yeah, they have talent, and then say they're going to win division. No, they're going to be second. That leaves first place for the Ravens. They won last season, yes. Are they really the greatest team? Are they going to be winning the Super? No. They just happen to be the least shitty team out of there. They've proven themselves more than the Browns, so that's why I have them above the Browns. They're not the super messed up Steelers. And they're definitely not the Bengals. Ravens, for me, they win the division. I know this one, it's the first one that's probably going to change it from most of you, because I see people talking about the Steelers are going to win division. I've seen people who talk about the Browns are going to win division. I haven't really seen people talk about the Ravens winning the division. Alright? So, I don't know. Am I the only one? No. There's always going to be someone who says differently. I'm pretty sure there's going to be someone since the Bengals started first. So we're not going to be watching this video. They're going to be some idiots in Cincinnati going, "Oh, my team's the best." Now we get to the AFC South. This is going to be a close one. A very, very close one. Because on paper, I don't think any of these teams should actually be bad. If it was possible, I don't think it's going to happen, but if it was possible, there could be they could all end up with some sort of winning record. The AFC South, does that mean any of them are going to be winning the Super Bowl next season? No. Just because a team is good doesn't mean they're Super Bowl caliber, and just because a division is competitive doesn't mean it's really the best division out there. Now, in last place, I'll have the Titans. Yes, they're my least favorite team in all of football. But that's not the only reason why. First of all, both the Colts and the Texans, they'll still be good. Okay, there's no doubt about it. Especially if Andrew Luck stays healthy and if Deshaun Watson stay healthy. Those two, if the Colts and the Texans, they have their quarterbacks, they're going to be really good teams. And then there's the Jaguars. I'm pretty sure their defense is going to be still pretty good. They're not going to be the super beast 2 seasons ago, but they're going to be they can still be a really good defense. Can still be. We need that defense to come back. It's still possible. We just need the Jaguars just need that defense to come back. So, how's that? I'm sorry. The Titans just... Yes, I know. They're just in the wrong division right now. And I guess you could say that for most of the divisions. But if they were, let's say, the AFC North, they would probably still be around bottom. The AFC West, they'd still be around the bottom. But if they were in the AFC North, maybe they'd have a shot at second. Maybe. That's probably the best shot in the AFC to get second place. They're not going to be winning any division. Third place, Jaguars. Nick Foles, Big Dick Nick, Saint Nick, Christmas Nick. All these nicknames, okay? He's shown he could be amazing. He showed he could lead a team to a Super Bowl. He showed he can lead a team in the playoffs. Okay? He almost willed his team to win against, what was it, which team was it? He beat the Bears, that's what it was. But because of the team can get some luck. He can get some luck, the player. We just need to see how he works outside of the Eagles right now. There's going to be a new team. It's going to be something new. He could be great, but you could take a good quarterback, move him to another team, and they won't be as good. And he has shown that he does struggle sometimes, and he has problems. So, again, I'm just going to put him down in third. In second place, it's the Colts, not the Texans. In second place, I have the Colts. And this is going to be really close. Really close. First and second place for the AFC South is probably going to be a 1-game difference. It could flip-flop. Colts, Texans, Colts, Texans, Colts, Texans. I don't see Jaguars really winning. I don't see Titans really winning it. But I can see as the Colts are a division rival, I don't like the Colts, but I can see them winning the division. They're going to be a scary team. A scary team. So, with that, this was hard. Well, this is kind of where the little bit of bias came in. Andrew Luck, they have a awesome offensive line. If they stay good, the Colts are gonna be dangerous with Andrew Luck. Is he the best quarterback? I don't think so, but he can put up numbers behind that offensive line. The Texans had a crap offensive line, and we were still a really good team because of Deshaun Watson. We had a horrible defense, and we were still really good. Actually, it was secondary. The secondary defense was horrible, but we still were competitive. We still won the majority of our games. This is going to be a real test comes in because we're going to have a really hard schedule. It's not going to be as easy as last season, but it's going to be a really hard schedule. But I still have faith because, first of all, Deshaun Watson is shown he's a good quarterback. Just needs to stay healthy. He needs to keep playing at an amazing level. We signed the Texans. They got some offensive linemen to make their offensive line better. I don't really care about the running back. We'll see about that later. The running back is not the most important situation because with a horrible offensive, the running back has to rely on some sort of blocking. Okay, we could have the best running back, but if our offensive line is torched and horrible, he ain't gonna put up many numbers. If we have a great offensive line, though, we can have a pretty bad running back, and he can do pretty good. We fixed the offensive line a little bit. Hopefully, we will see. We will see. But if the offensive line is better, the team that we saw last year, just the offensive line being fixed, the team that we saw last year, is going to be way better. Okay? And that means, well, we could win division again 2 years in a row. Now, with that, we need to move on to the NFC.